Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot, friends. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, as always, I'm just so appreciative of you coming to spend more of your precious time with me here on my little channel. All right, friends, let's just jump right in today into our reading. Today, we're going to be looking into what's blocking your success. If you've just been trying to make something happen, maybe reach a certain goal, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking into what's blocking that. What can you possibly address that can help you remove those blockages that are currently there? As you can see, we have 3 piles to choose from today. They are all tarot decks. So whatever you feel drawn to, go with that. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. All right, so when you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this tarot deck, then welcome to your reading, friends. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be looking into what is blocking your success. We'll be seeing why haven't you been able to make the progress that you want to make, and what can you do about it. We'll be asking what blocks exist. We'll be asking for advice, and then, as always, doing a little charm reading at the end. All right, friends. So let's just take a moment to ground into your reading. And begin with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective spirit, for my group number ones. Messages for my group number one's highest good as to what is currently blocking them from their success, from the goal that they want to reach, Spirit. What's currently blocking my group number ones? Messages for my group number one's highest good, please. What's blocking my group number ones from getting what they want, Spirit? What's currently blocking them? All right, we have the tripping squirrel in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Honestly, for a lot of you, your responsibilities can be taking precedence. A lot of you could be having to choose between following your passion and just showing up for what you got to do, taking care of your responsibilities, children, if you have them, your home, if you're a business owner, whatever this is. It just feels like that's kind of where your energy is going towards. You could have people that are reliant on you, or maybe some of you, it just kind of feels like you may have to take care of others. Maybe that's financially, and that's what's coming through. For others of you, if you're not resonating with that energy, maybe you're the one feeling that your resources, your money, or you are reliant on something else, and you don't like it, and that's kind of taking from your drive. Some of you could be dealing with a loss of some sort, a transformation, a change that happened, and emotionally you're still kind of reeling from that, even though you are showing up for your responsibilities. It's almost like you can't give it the time or the energy it needs. There's the feeling here of there's just a cycle that hasn't closed, or something that has been left unfinished. Maybe some of you, that's why you're left kind of in this feeling of grief or regrets that's coming through, is because something hasn't been able to fully close out. But because of that, like I said, it's almost like we can't get that passionate new beginning that we want. We have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Strength card. Okay, that makes sense. Why the Queen of Pentacles, please? I'm going to finish pulling, and then we're going to talk about it, because I'm getting lots of messages here. So yes, you have responsibilities. Yes, you need to show up for these things, take care of your children, your home, your bills. But in doing so, my friends, And don't take this the wrong way, but it's almost like we're using that as an excuse. That's not for everyone. That is for some of you, because there's something here that we could be doing differently, thinking differently, but someone here is very stubborn. And that's you're holding yourself back. There's also a feeling of being very overly logical, overly thinking this to the point of getting like paralyzed. It's almost like analysis paralysis, like just get going, just do something. That's not for everyone, but if that message resonates, that is for you, because someone here is overthinking to the point of stomping out their own passion. Again, and it's like maybe this is the energy you want to reach to be financially stable and be a business owner, a boss, leveling up in whatever it is. But there's just delays in getting there because of how you're a little stubborn, my group number one. So I was going to say, because of how you think about something. I'm seeing that right now you're holding yourself back. That message isn't for everyone. Like I said, you'll know if that is for you. You could be working on something where your passion does not lie. Therefore, that is kind of killing your passion in return, because you might have to dedicate so much of your time and your energy to your job that maybe is paying the bills or your responsibilities. But there's just something here in the way that you're going about it that it's like, I don't want this. It's almost like you're working on something that you don't want. We have other people. I mean, it feels like other energies are coming through. This could be all you, like parts of yourself. But for some of you, especially if you have children, it's like they rely on me. They're dependent on me. But just make sure that I know how we love people and how we love our children, especially, but just make sure that because you love them so much and you're so empathetic and so understanding, that you're not cultivating a codependent situation where you're like, oh, yeah, my kid is X amount of age. They actually can do this for themselves. But because you're just so loving, so nurturing, I'm just getting big mama hen energy that's coming through right now. You're like, I'll take care of it. And even if this isn't your children, maybe this is even how you show up as a boss at work, where you're just so understanding of what other people are going through and you're so cool that you're like, oh, yeah. But you're unknowingly building a relationship or an environment that's just a little bit reliant. Now, of course, if they are children, they're going to be financially dependent on you. So again, take what resonates, but that's just kind of what's coming through here. Um, I have a lot of youthful energy coming through, but there's also sadness tied to that. So some of you could just be so disconnected from what you truly want or how you truly feel, or suppressing your own feelings, that it just kind of, that's also part of the struggle. Where the world in reverse. Some of you, again, I don't know, children, some of you could be waiting for a certain point. Others of you that doesn't apply to, this just feels like communication hasn't been had, or you haven't received information, or maybe the information that you have is wrong, guys. Like there's just something here that you don't know, and you're not really thinking in a way that, is going to benefit you right now. Like I said, some of you could be overthinking or trying to be so logical about the situation that because you don't have all the steps figured out, you could be, like I said, stomping out your new beginning before it even starts. Let me pull one more. What else can you tell me, please? So things aren't progressing because you're just not in alignment. A lot of you could not be working on the very thing that it is that you want, meaning making it a priority because other life priorities are taking precedence. For some of you, earlier I said it could kind of be an excuse. And even though it is a valid excuse to a certain point, if you really want to create change or reach a goal, whatever that goal may be, get to whatever it is that you want, it's like there's going to have to require you to take practical steps and action that fall into alignment with you. And right now, a lot of you are stopping yourselves from doing that because maybe you're trying to be smart about something, but in doing so, you're kind of denying what feels right. So, like I said, it's almost like putting out your own flame for whatever reason. So, like I said, I understand that there are a lot of responsibilities, but there's also going to be a point that if you do want to work towards this thing or reach this level of success, it is going to require you to kind of, like I said, start to take the steps, because right now there's no movement forward. I see that there's no movement forward. If this is a relationship, it just, again, it doesn't feel like it's together. All right. Yeah, you guys are going to be required to kind of take action to get yourself to a better place. And this is very painful for some of you because it would signify an ending of some sort. And it's difficult to walk away because you've been through so much already that it's almost like, I don't want to start over. I'm not ready to start over. But there's mental health that's also coming through. When you think too much about something in this way, it just, like I said, it makes it very hard to kind of create this change or make this progress. All right, let's continue. I'm not going to call out signs today because we're just looking into you, my group number ones. It's all about you today. And your children, apparently, if you have them. But what's new? All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number one, Spirit. What else can you tell us, please? What do my group number ones need to know about what's currently blocking them from their success and what they want? What do my group number ones need to know about what's blocking them? More messages, please, for my group number one's highest good. They want you to actually take the time and like pause and think about what you want. If you are at a fork in the road, at a crossroads, which direction in your heart do you picture yourself being a part of, or living in that way, or experiences you want to have? Like, where is your heart calling you? Because that's where you're going to fall into alignment. All right, let's see what flew out here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So a lot of you guys are just choosing not to move forward. Some of you could be actively choosing not to take up a responsibility. Maybe it is responsibilities keep coming through. To choose an opportunity. There's just no movement forward. There's a lot of holding back, but you're just not happy. A lot of you, it could be because of your family. Again, children coming up, but this is really something worth thinking about. If this goal or this thing you really want, how important is it to you, and what could that provide for those around you? What else, please, to make group number ones need to know? And it's like you really care about this. I feel like you do, even though you haven't expressed it. And look at that. It's almost like you're waiting for fate to take, or like I just heard Jesus take the wheel. You're waiting for the universe to take the wheel and align you to this new beginning. Very beautiful message here. I'm going to put this off to the side because this is very juxtaposed to what we have on the table currently. So a lot of you could be feeling like it's just not time yet. You are being asked to ground yourself when it comes to the situation so that you can allow it to ground. You know, what is it you truly want? What do you want to get out of this? Because it feels like something here, it just hasn't been prioritized enough to actually get moving. Again, a feeling, maybe you feel like you're reliant on someone else, or you're dependent on someone else financially, and that's what's stopping you. But there's a message here of it's time to kind of relook at this and see what you can do. Why the 10 of Cups in reverse? Yeah, you're not happy with how things currently are. And again, I'm getting the same message of it's time for you to kind of do different if you want different in whatever way that is. Page of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this is about a partnership, a relationship, a friendship. It does feel like, I don't know if someone here is a little bit of an opportunist or just something here couldn't grow. Let me see what this is about. It could also just be if more messages of children. It's like needing a break. Also, there's a message about sleep here, allowing yourself to rest. I don't see movement forward until you decide what it is that you want and how you want to invest. Which direction is there growth in for you? Yeah, big message. I was just saying what you want to invest in, and then I cut the deck, and that's what showed up. Bottom of the deck, we have Empress. What are the things that make you feel like an Empress? What are the things that are good for you and your growth? Let me see what card flipped over. Wow, the Ace of Cups. This is where your new beginning lies. Your new emotional beginning for you to feel better. It's you reprioritizing. You seeing where are you putting your time, money, energy, love, whatever this is regarding. There's something here that can be looked at differently and done differently. And that's going to lead to your growth. Very beautiful energy here. For some of you, maybe this is about having children. And there's just something that you need to move towards in a serious way if that's what you want to invest into. If that's not your story, it's not your story, but there's a lot coming through here. Fertility, abundance, giving life to new things, new projects. If you've been thinking of starting a company, starting a business, this is that energy, prioritizing it. Do you see that in your future? Do you see that growth there? For a lot of you, that's yes. So this is just encouraging you to start prioritizing and start investing accordingly. Oh my gosh, look, it's literally the same card. You're being encouraged to be bold and make a move. Right now, there's hesitation, but you have the power to do it, okay? It's okay if you don't have all of the steps figured out. Now we have the Devil card, self-sabotage energy. You're blocking yourself, my group number ones, okay? Your lack of commitment to yourself or to this goal or to the whatever this is. And that's not for everyone, but there are for some of you. All right, friends, let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages from my group number ones. All right, let's pull some advice cards for you, my lovely group number ones. Advice, please, Spirit, for my group number ones. How can they move through this? How can they move through this energy, Spirit? Advice for my group number ones. Advice for my group number ones, please. Advice for my group number ones. They're like, we already told you. Literally same cards. It's time to look at what you got going on, okay? If money is a thing, look at what you're spending on. What's more important, that Shein purchase or putting that in an account that you can, in a few months, pay for your business paperwork. Well, I mean, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Like, just we're looking at stuff like that. Where are you spending your time? On your part, my friends, there's just been a lack of commitment. Maybe even like the passion is there, but it's just not grounded. There's also been a level of avoidance of really looking at what's going on. Again, the message of codependency coming through. There's someone or something here that's reliant on someone else. And it's time that we relook at that situation. We have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Some of you could be, this could be really like, it sounds dramatic, but it could be life-changing when you do this, when you relook at what you're investing into and what you're giving into. And maybe even start investing into the things that are important to you, like whatever this particular thing is that you want to reach, that you want to get to. There's almost a realization here of a missed opportunity. For some of you, something could unexpectedly happen where you don't get an opportunity that you thought was coming, and that's going to make you evaluate what you have going on. There's also a message here of slow growth. So if you've had things that you've been investing into for a long time and they haven't been giving you the return that you want, it's time to cut those things out because that will change things for you in a major way. Why the King of Wands? If you're waiting for a partner to step up or a partner to help you reach this goal, one of you just isn't committed. One of you is way more into it than the other. If you were asking for a specific relationship here, one of you does not feel the same. One of you feels that they want partnership and the other one's kind of doing their own thing, maybe even being a little selfish or just, again, I'm just getting non-committed energy. Why the Moon in reverse? Oh my gosh, my group number ones. The Two of Cups is also about coming into alignment. Well, no, it's not really coming into alignment with yourself. It's almost like you yourself, like being your own like partner, your own. What am I trying to say here? If this isn't about partnership, this is about you like just wanting things to feel good. You coming in, I am going to say it, you coming into alignment with yourself. But for others of you, if this is about a relationship or a business partnership, I just feel like you may view this one way and the other person or the other thing is kind of avoidant. Maybe some of you feel like you need someone to be the other part of this, but the person you might be waiting on may not be it. That financing that maybe you're hoping to get, if that's what it is, I don't necessarily know if you're going to get what you want out of this particular situation. Even though these Two of Cups are upright, everything that's being shown to me above, it's like as above, so below, and below it's showing harmony, but above it's showing avoidance. So only you'll know what that is. If it's other people, it just feels like we're not on the same page. Maybe some of you already know this. Maybe you'll be getting unexpected news that makes it feel like it's an opportunity that didn't come to be, but in reality, it's meant to kind of get you to look at what you're doing. Why the Nine of Pentacles? What you're doing and what you could do differently. This codependency that's coming through is just killing the vibe, guys. Why the Nine of Cups? It's almost some of you are really fixated, really, really, maybe even obsessed with that Devil card that came out earlier on how this is going to happen, what you want, how you're going to get it, perhaps. Very fixated energy that isn't going anywhere, though. All right. I'm just getting that main message. It's like aligning your intentions with your actions in a real way. All right, my group number ones. Let's move on to your charm reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Actually, you know what? We're going to pull oracle cards too and do a charm reading. I have them right here already. Oops. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So my group number ones, you can go ahead and think of a question and we'll see if we can get you an answer. You'll know it's an answer because you'll just feel it. If not, it is just more messages for your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number ones. If my group number ones have a question on their mind, can we get them an answer, please? Just more messages, whatever they need to hear, Spirit. For my group number ones, 3 cards. All right. We have the first card that came out is Take It to the Altar. So it's like really, for those of you that pray, meditate, if you want to ask your guides for signs, it's like they're open to helping you. We have definitely not. So if you had a question, that might be the answer. And then we have the opportunity is approaching. So a lot of you, like I said, maybe you're waiting for this opportunity to come. I'm not sure how it's going to work out for you, but from what I saw, there's going to be something unexpected that maybe just makes you relook at, like I said, what you've been investing into or how you want to invest into something. All right, let's pull some charms for you, my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What else can we tell my group number ones, please? Messages for my group number ones. All right, we have Lisa, I'm sorry, we have Maggie riding the skateboard. Maybe there's a 90s connection or someone here likes The Simpsons, also kids involved again. We have Robert Smith of The Cure. Maybe you guys like The Cure. I think of Boys Don't Cry. Love cats as well. We have La Mami again, responsibilities taking precedence here, and only you'll know how that fits. We have when you think too much, you are removing what's moving. A lot of you guys are killing your passion before it could even take off. And we have the Amigos pin. This is friends in Spanish. Maybe you guys are fans of that show, or maybe you have friends that can help you, or maybe other people involved in some way. We have the circus clown. Well, this is a liquor store around here. That's why I called it the circus clown, but it's called Circus Liquor. So maybe you guys live by a corner store, or I think of clowns wearing masks. Maybe someone here has kind of been hiding something, hiding what they truly want. Maybe that's even you hiding what you truly want to work towards. And we have Dearly Beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Okay, so that and the Amigos pin I'm going to put together because maybe some of you are being encouraged to connect with people that can understand you, maybe help if you need help getting inspired, or just maybe ideas as to how to get going. That's just a message for someone. All right, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this tarot deck, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what's blocking your success. So we're just going to jump right in and start pulling and see what comes through as blocks that are currently keeping you in place or keeping you from reaching your goal. And yeah, we'll move into what do you need to know and then some advice. We'll be pulling some oracle cards and doing a little charm reading at the end. So let's jump right in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number twos, please, Spirit. Messages for my group number two's highest good when it comes to current blocks that are keeping them from reaching their goals or getting what it is that they want. What can you tell us, please? What blocks exist for my group number twos? What is blocking them? What is blocking them from their success, Spirit? What's blocking my group number twos, Spirit? All right. Flat out, some of you, maybe it's just having too much fun. Maybe it's even the friends around you that, even though it's fun it's fun, but it's just not grounding, meaning it doesn't, maybe it leaves you feeling some kind of way. Here's your planning, though, with that Knight of Pentacles. You got your eye on something. You're slowly moving towards it. At the same time, you're healing. Look at that. I feel like you guys are on a good path. Maybe some of you, it's not that you're partying too much. Obviously, it is a collective reading. Only take what resonates. But maybe you're feeling a little impatient here at the pace of something. But my friends, it's time for you to kind of change your mind or view something different, because I see you moving towards this. As you're moving through this, a lot of you could have gone through something that was painful, disappointing. Maybe some of you, it was a heartbreak, but I do see you taking practical steps to get there. And maybe it's just patience is required on your part. We have the Hangman, you seeing things differently. Why the Three of Cups? Going back to those of you whose friends are maybe not helping you feel more grounded in the situation, it does feel like there's something here that comes to people around you, getting you in your head. Why the Empress in reverse? Or not? Oh, that's interesting. I said the Empress in reverse. Maybe okay, let's go back to that because that's not coincidental that I said that. The Empress is a card about growth, abundance, fertility, starting things and they grow. Very abundant energy. Some of you could be keeping, not keeping yourselves from that, but maybe it's like whatever this is that's keeping you in your head when it comes to other people or reuniting, something along that sort. Maybe it's just keeping you from feeling like you're experiencing growth. Very interesting. I've never ever noticed this before on this particular card, but this person right here, she has a tentacle and she's tapping the person next to her with it. So I'm almost wondering if it's, again, some of you are being affected by friendships, maybe getting you in your head over not doing enough. It's too slow, the time, or just maybe there's something about the way that they're living that it makes you compare to the way you're living. And it's just kind of not helping you stay grounded. But you yourself, I see that you are making, you're making movement. All right. The Hierophant. Very wise energy. Some of you could be in therapy as well. And maybe it's bringing up a lot of things. All right. So you guys, this group feels like you guys are on your way to making something happen. Maybe some of you are learning something in school, going through some kind of I was going to say organization like that, but some kind of structure like that. Maybe some of you are gaining knowledge right now that is going to allow you to move into this next chapter. But rest assured, whatever is in your heart, in your mind, whatever that thing is that you can't seem to let go of or think about, this goal that you have, you are moving towards it, my group number ones. It's just the pace of it is slow. Oh, you guys, this is so beautiful. You guys are going to get what you want and it's going to be very healing for you. And don't worry, things are going to be okay. They're going to be fair. They're going to be balanced. Friends, very beautiful message here. It's time for you to kind of let go of whatever this time frame is, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, if you have them. It's just time to view things differently because you're literally being like hugged by the universe. It feels like the wheel is spinning and it is spinning in your direction. A stroke of good luck. You're going to get something that you want and it's going to be fair. It's going to bring balance. This new beginning, for some of you, if this has to do with getting like something legal approved, like a copyright, a trademark, if it's whatever it is, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And it's going to allow you to start new. It's going to allow you to get into a place of now you get to learn again because you may have mastered up in something and gain wisdom in one thing, but now this is going to push you into the next stage. It's all about divine timing as well. If something is taking longer than your friends or someone around you or something that you saw, you're comparing yourself. If it seemed like that happened quicker or there's just a sense of urgency here, these are minor things. I don't even see blocks. I just see maybe it's the way you're viewing something. That's the block that's coming through. And also just beware if there's conversations around you that get you more in your head. Maybe people unknowingly ask you questions that get you in your head, get you thinking. Rest assured, what I see coming for you is very nice, my friends. Look at that. There's truth, and there's just those of you who are in a legal situation, and I literally never ever bring up stuff like this. But if you are currently in a situation where you're waiting for something to be righted, it most definitely will be. I'm getting Libra energy. I'm getting truth prevailing. Even if it's not truth, it's a light bulb moment. It's time to turn on your own light bulb, friends. Bring yourself out of the dark if you feel like you're in the dark, because something here is very much working out for you, okay? All right. Some of you are moving into something that's a lot more aligned for you and moving away from something or someone that couldn't commit to you or didn't offer you the stability that you needed in the situation. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages for my group number twos. Get it, group number twos. All right. What do my group number twos need to know, please? What do my group number twos need to know about their situation? And I mean, I know where it's heading. It feels like it's heading to a new beginning for you guys. What else do my group number twos need to know, Spirit? For you guys, I don't see any blocks for you to remove other than how you may be viewing something. If you're like, no, something's definitely blocking me, maybe this isn't the pile for you, my friends. This one feels pretty direct. What else do my group number twos need to know? Yeah, there. So whatever it is, it's like something may currently not be in alignment, and right now you're meant to be sitting in this energy. If you feel like nothing's happening, if you feel like things aren't moving, things are progressing, they are. They might be slow, but it's gonna be fair. It's gonna be good. It's gonna your trademark's gonna get approved. Your paperwork's gonna be okay. A situation that was unbalanced before, it's gonna be brought back into balance. Right now, though, don't base your perception of the situation because right now you feel like nothing is happening. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. You are going to be receiving news soon if you're waiting for it. You're going to be getting a truth. Um, for some of you, this could have been a burden or a big responsibility that you were carrying. Maybe you don't even realize how much you're carrying, but I do think you are going to be receiving information that's going to make something a little more obvious. Some of you could have been not wanting to make a decision of some sort, been waiting. There has been a wait involved. Like I said, time is a factor here, and maybe that's what's weighing on you because it makes you question yourself. But why the Lover is reversed? So whatever this is, if this was a partnership, whatever wasn't in alignment with you, again, a decision that wasn't being made, it just really kind of gets you out of your comfort zone because it's requiring you to relinquish control of something. And it's almost like right now you're having anxiety. Some of you could be having sleep issues or just really verbalizing negativity as to how something isn't going to work or how something hasn't worked or it's not going to happen. It's just you're kind of really in your head over this could be a job as well. For some of you, this could be about a job and just being really in your head about it. There could be delays, but I literally, other than a time factor in your perception, this feels like it's already flowing for you. Look at that. There's going to be clarity that's brought, a new idea perhaps as to what you've been investing into and what's important to you, reprioritizing even. If this is about work, it's like you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities. Lots of messages coming through about that indecision or like not wanting to make a decision. One more, please, on the Two of Swords reverse. Holding back. So right now there's like no movement, but it's okay because like I said, just because there's no movement on your part, it doesn't mean that there isn't going to be. We also have like just waiting it out, waiting for something to come to you and maybe not wanting to put the pressure on it or just not wanting that conflict or the tension is what I'm feeling. Like just letting it come to you is the message I'm getting. Okay, guys. So again, don't feel that. I mean, if you feel that there's something for you to do, only you know, this is a collective reading. But for most of you, I feel like it's just time for you to sit back and wait this out because something's moving, something's in divine time. Guys, I keep getting a message. People around you, just beware because they could be triggering. They could be keeping you feeling a little bit in like an old energy, and it's not the best feeling energy. It's kind of one of sadness or focusing on the negativity, perhaps. That's not for everyone, but if you recognize that, just protect yourselves. Because what you have coming, friends, I feel like it's what you've been wanting. All right. Let's continue. Man, group number twos, you literally don't even need the full time that I allocated for your guys' readings because the message is just so, yeah, it's there. Good for you, group number two. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What advice, please, for my group number twos? Advice for my group number twos. Any more advice than what we've already talked about? Any more advice, please, for my group number twos when it comes to this? It's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. Something here isn't finished yet, or it hasn't wrapped up yet. A cycle hasn't fully closed, and it might be kind of, maybe that's the part that gets to you. It gets you maybe a little moody sometimes, or just not feeling in control because you don't have control over the timing. All right, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, not sure what to do, in your feels a little bit, not trusting yourself. This is just pulling kind of the energy that you may currently find yourself in. We have but look, justice is coming. It's like you don't trust. Some of you could not be trusting or just blocking something off when it comes to this, but I do feel like justice is coming. Why the Two of Wands in reverse, please? The Emperor in reverse. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? So right now, I feel like a lot of you might be emotional because you just feel like you've just been struggling, whether it's health-wise, financially, being left out in the cold, lonely perhaps, and it's a very emotional place to be in. You could have been wanting someone or something to provide stability, that you wanted something stable, and it doesn't seem like there's movement going on there. Why the High Priestess in reverse? So some of you could be it could be like so logical about this or so in your head about this that it's almost like maybe that's why you're having a hard time trusting, because you're like, how is this going to happen? Like, how could it ever turn out the way that I wanted to or needed to? So don't let yourself like overthink in that way. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We're just going to stop there. The new beginning is coming, friends, and it's going to be just. It's going to be fair. You just have to chill out. You have to trust it's coming. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a coming. Your new opportunity, your new offer, your new whatever this is. Whatever you've been trying. Don't let other people make you question yourself or make you feel any type of way, friends. All right, my group number twos. Let's move on to your oracle cards. So friends, if you have a question on your mind, you can go ahead and start thinking of that now while I shuffle, and we'll see if we can get an answer for you. You'll know it's an answer because you'll just feel it. And if not, it's just more messages for your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number twos. Spirit, my group number twos, if they have a question on their mind, can we get an answer, please? More messages for my group number twos. 3 cards, please, for my group number twos. All right. Wow, this is beautiful. We have the first one that came through is stand in your power. We have transformation is on the horizon, and we have it's a hard no on this. So for some of you, that could be a no, but there is something that is changing, okay? Stand in your power. Don't be affected. Don't let yourself be so affected by outside energies if you resonate with that message, okay, friends? All right, let's pull some charms for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 3. Number 3s? No, my number 2s. What can we tell my group number 2s? Maybe there's going to be messages for you in group number 3. I haven't filmed that, so I don't know yet. All right, we have the 9mm dagger, which is about pulling the trigger on your passions, getting moving on something, pulling the trigger. Maybe that's how you feel. We have, if you want my future, forget my past. Friends, Some of you, the people around you are bringing up old shit that does not pertain anymore. Remember last time, what happened last time, or this happened to me, whatever it is. Don't let that stick. Okay. People don't mean to sometimes, but they definitely have a tendency to affect us negatively sometimes. We have Saint Selena here. Maybe someone here likes Selena Quintanilla. I think of Dreaming of You. And then we have Saint Coco. So a lot of you have a guide, a feminine energy who already passed on the other side. Maybe a grandmother, a family member, a friend, someone who's here with you to help guide you. We'll put that right there. Maybe some of you also like Coco, the movie. And we have tacos again. Well, we're getting Mexican vibes here. So maybe someone here has is Mexican or has like Latino heritage. We have the tacos. Who doesn't like tacos? A reminder to treat yourself. And we have Dr. Dre, The Chronic 2001. Maybe the year 2001 means something to you, or someone here likes The Chronic, or I mean, there's so many good songs on this, but I think of The Watcher. Which it says, I know you have your eyes on me. I see you watching me. So it's about being watched by others and being like, yeah, I know you're watching what I'm doing. So it's like if someone has something to say, again, I'm just getting the feeling that you guys might be getting a little bit affected by someone else's thoughts, feelings, whatever. And even if it comes across in a playful way, just protect yourselves if you resonate with that. My group number twos. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, my friends. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this tarot deck, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's just jump right in. Today, we're going to be looking into what's blocking your success, what's keeping you from being able to reach this goal or get whatever it is that you want. We're going to be looking into what blocks are currently there, what you need to know about them, and then, of course, pulling some advice cards, friends. We'll also be doing a little charm reading at the end, and you'll get a chance to ask a question when I pull the oracle cards. I'll let you know when to start thinking of your question. Let's dive right in. As always, starting with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and for my group number three, Spirit. For my group number threes, what is currently blocking them, Spirit, from their success? Messages for their highest good, please. What do my group number threes need to know about what's blocking them from reaching their goal, getting what it is that they want, Spirit? What's currently blocking my group number threes, please? What can we know about these blocks that are there? Some of you could just have been in this energy of, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for X, Y, and Z to happen, or for this person to get here, or that opportunity to come. And it's almost like we've reached a point where it's like, okay, now we're just kind of not moving because it doesn't seem like growth ever happened in that direction. That's the first thing that I'm getting. All right, I'll take that up, right? The Chariot. Can you tell me what's blocking my group number threes? Well, a lot of you are taking action. Some of you could even be moving. There's something disappointing or heartbreaking about it. Maybe you experienced a situation that required you to move or to take quick action. It does seem like your reading starts off with movement, but here it is. There's a heartbreak, a breakup, a disappointment that's coming through, and it's left you feeling a little in and out or back and forth, maybe even spread thin or having to balance different things at the same time. Maybe wondering what's going to make me happy. We have the Sun card coming through. We also have the Page of Swords. Oh, coming through. What was that? Okay. Some of you could be moving homes or heading towards a situation, a direction that's for your family or your long-term stability, towards something that's more financially stable. It seems like there's movement forward there. But a lot of you could be hiding. You could be hiding how much you really care, or it seems like you're emotionally invested here. But there's something that you're not letting on. Maybe it's the speed of something that you don't trust, or it's just you're just not letting on. You're kind of hiding this. You're hiding your moves. Why the Three of Swords? All right. We have so much masculine energy. It doesn't mean gender. This King of Pentacles, this could be father energy, boss, stability, reliability, whatever it is. I don't know if someone here is hurt because of this energy, or you're just showing up as this, like, I'm still carrying on. I'm still providing with my and providing for my responsibilities and handling them, even though I'm going through my own stuff, even though I'm heartbroken. Why the Two of Pentacles? Hangman reverse. And why the Sun card, please? And why the Page of Swords? Interesting. Look how you ended with the same card, but in reverse. Okay. Whatever you're waiting to hear from communication on, or whoever you're not speaking to, or whatever you didn't get news about. I was kind of feeling this earlier. Maybe you were left waiting, or you're just waiting for something. There's just no movement forward happening here. There's a partnership that's coming up, whether this is a friendship, a romantic partnership, a business partnership. It just kind of feels like these people aren't on the same page, maybe as to what makes them happy, or I don't, maybe on the surface it all looks good, but underneath it's not. It's a collective reading, so only take what resonates, because there's something here that to the outside world it's all good, but underlying it's not. It doesn't feel like there's anything moving forward with that. This could be a situation that you find yourself releasing yourself from, and you're actually happier not being in contact with this person, or you're actually happy that things didn't progress further than they already were, regardless of the level of this partnership, relationship, friendship, situationship, whatever it is. It feels like you're happier now that you unchained yourself from whatever this was. It could have been a toxic dynamic, or something that was obsessive, or just not good for you and possibly even them. If it's not a specific person, just take it how it applies, because it just feels like you're happier with something that didn't move forward. A lot of you also, there's something here of, if you haven't already, it's just time to start viewing things differently, viewing things from a different perspective. That might help you. If you do find this energy that you're a little back and forth, a little not sure, just balancing different things, it's time for you to start kind of viewing that differently, viewing things from a different perspective. Block-wise, I don't really see anything major that's coming up for you. I mean, unless you guys being in the Seven of Swords energy, which is kind of hiding what we're really up to, you might have your reasoning for that. Um, Maybe if this is how you felt about this partnership, maybe someone here was being sneaky or lied about something. But either way, I feel like the direction that you're heading in, yeah, it feels like you're getting to your Ten of Pentacles, to your stability. If this is financial, it feels like you're creating movement to get there, and maybe it required cutting off another partnership or another way that you were doing things. You guys are getting out of your head. There's a recognition here that you've been through a lot with that Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. You've been through a lot, but you're still persevering and you're not giving up, still persevering and getting out of your head. This is very beautiful energy. Also, a message for some of you, it's time to cut things out that are a waste of time, waste of money, waste of resources, waste of energy, waste of knowledge, waste of whatever. If you haven't already, it's just time to kind of relook at what are these things. You could be having, you could be giving to situations that are draining you. And maybe it's things that you no longer want to invest into. You're not giving up. You're still, making progress, but you're just choosing where and how to do that, because you want to be sure that you're going to be getting the return that you deserve, because something here has kind of not been enough, and it's left you in an energy of not having enough. It could have been work related. It was just maybe a team that didn't work well together. Or there was just no specific growth in reaching goals, something like that. But I feel like most of you are very inspired to be taking action during this time. At least that's what came out in the first part of your reading. All right. A lot of you have something coming that you've been wanting, something relating to not being happy. That could be changing for you guys. Maybe a lot of you are moving towards your happiness. that 10 of Pentacles could be family, home, long-term stability, long-term relationships, whatever that might be. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 3s. What else do my group number 3s need to know, please, for their highest good about these blocks that exist for them? How can my group number 3s move past these blocks, Spirit? What else do they need to know about what's blocking their success? What's currently blocking my group number 3 success? What else do they need to know, Spirit? What else do my group number 3s need to know? There's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through. So there's a message here about getting out of your head over either the lack of attention that you've been getting or that hasn't been given, or just getting out of your head that because you haven't felt like you've had a win yet, that it's not coming. Rest is needed. You're being advised to just kind of take a break and maybe even create distance. If this is people or if this is a specific person, you're just kind of, there's feeling like an emotional distance or like an actual physical distance. Also a sense of waiting and using this time that while you're waiting, allow yourself to not take this with you all the time and fixate on it. There's a sense here where maybe you need to let something breathe. Now you have the World card. We have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus energy coming through. There's a cycle that's closing out, but there's a matter of time. There's a timing factor. Look at that. Looking good, smelling good, doing good, going after their passions. Queen of Wands here. It's almost like whatever this next era is for you, you're going to be feeling good. This is someone who goes after the things that they want, passionately. They're driven, creative. And it just feels like I'm kind of feeling like this is the beginning of whatever's closing out. This is how you're going to be feeling. Rest is required of you now. I'm not sure why. This could be because you're about to start a new cycle and maybe it's preparing you. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, why the Four of Swords? One more on the Four of Swords. A lot of you need rest in order to regain your strength. It's only a matter of time before this closes out, and there's nothing much for you to do than to hang back and, like I said, view things from a different perspective. Okay, so here's the thing, friends. Whatever you're about to step into next, you're going to want your strength. You're going to want your rest. You're going to want to be feeling really good because whatever's closing out for you, it's just a matter of time. And when it does, this is just a little warning for you guys. There's going to be people around you that are jealous because you are, I just got like cream rising to the top. There might be tension below you, meaning like not coming from you, meaning it's coming from someone who doesn't view themselves at your level. Maybe it's a couple of different people. If this is a work environment, it just feels like there is competition or jealousy because you are looking real good. You're like Queen Bee over here. Again, guys, it's just a matter of time before whatever's coming to a close comes to a complete close. You have endings coming through here. Lots of Scorpio energy, but also like view this differently. Like use this time to just chill back. Like I said, regain your strength. If sleep has been an issue, maybe practice little activities that can help you improve that as well. Oh, that was interesting. My light just went off. All right. So that's just something to think about. Like I said, if you guys have been feeling sleep deprived, take this as a sign. Let's talk about this over here. It feels like whatever feelings are coming up of the attention factor, maybe not receiving attention or recognition, it feels like there's just a pattern and a cycle that's repeating. And maybe that's something also that you need to like kind of take a step back from. And again, you guys, the transformation is literally like coming up. It's coming up for you. And like I said, on the other side, you're going to be doing well. You're going to be feeling good, but expect people around you to be feeling some type of way. Another message is getting out of your head, and maybe there's conversations that need to be had, or you need to be vocal about something. Maybe you need to be vocal about how this has been repeating behavior, if that applies, depending on what your situation is. Putting down the boundary and speaking your truth, my friends. Something here may have not been fair. Maybe you were overgiving to something. All right. So if your situation involves speaking up, you're definitely being encouraged to speak up, friends. Okay. That's all I got here. And now let's move on to your... All right, my group number 3s. Now let's pull some advice for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. For my group number 3s, what advice do we have for them, please, Spirit? Advice to help my group number 3s move through these blocks that they're feeling. For you guys, I feel like it's just a matter of time, y'all. Maybe it's been a while and you're just like, is this ever going to happen? And the answer is yes, it's happening. You might even see something happen during Scorpio season. All right, my group number 3s. Advice for my group number 3s. Please be patient. Yes. Your guides want you to be patient because whatever is happening is happening. Maybe some of you feel conflicted and you just kind of are thinking back, or there's like conflict around you. Maybe it's something that was said with someone else, an argument. It just seems like conflict without resolution, and it's time to get out of your head about things that have happened or that were said in the past, because this is a new opportunity. For some of you, this is an opportunity to get to know someone better. For others of you, this is a work opportunity that there's a room for expansion here, a launching pad, learning new things, launching projects that will take off. We have the Hermit, very solitary. Why the Temperance? And why the Five of Swords? Why the Nine or the Eight of Swords? I mean, so get out of your head over other people, drama, competition, conflict. There's going to be an opportunity here. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse, so some of you may feel that something here isn't reciprocated, or it's just not the same, or you're overgiving, and that'll be only, it depends on what your situation is, but it kind of feels like there's an acknowledgement here. It also feels some of you may be keeping to yourselves a lot. And because of this, especially if you're not really speaking out or like speaking your truth, that could be causing causing conflict here, or just pain in general. There is an ending though. But like I said, it just feels like on the other side, you're going to be good. Also, this past conflict, it's like you don't want that anymore, but it's okay to kind of leave it in the past, especially for those of you that are kind of ruminating over things that were said. This King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands. There's some of you might be healing. If this is a person healing from a situation that didn't give you the stability, the commitment, the reliability that you wanted it to, or that it should have. If this is a job, things haven't really been consistent, and maybe even financially, it hasn't really been there, and there's healing to be had. Again, look, you're coming up as this Queen of Wands here. Someone that can have whatever it is that they want. That Queen of Swords, but you have to speak up your truth, especially if something hasn't been able to take off yet. Some of you, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Maybe you're afraid of conflict, but I do feel like in the next few weeks, whenever you watch this, it's a timeless reading, but I do feel like the circumstances are changing. Things are changing for you. They're transforming. The situation is definitely whatever this might be for you. I think it's just a matter of time, my friends. I keep seeing moving. Some of you could be thinking about moving because where you're currently at hasn't given you the stability that you wanted, or maybe you're just not able to provide for yourself or your responsibilities the way that you want where you're currently at, and you've been feeling conflicted, but there's just no fire, no passion, no excitement here. Maybe you're afraid as to what other people are going to say. It's kind of time to let that go because it's irrelevant. really in the grand scope of things, because only only one person is living your life, my group number threes, and that's you. You are the people. All right, my friends, let's get to your oracle cards so that you guys can ask a question. You can start to think of your question. I'm about to start shuffling in a second, and then we're going to close out the party with a little charm reading. All right, thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number threes. All right. Let's see, Spirit. If my group number threes have a question on their mind, can we get an answer for them, please? Answers for my group number threes. Group number threes, you'll know it's an answer because you'll feel it. If not, just take it as more messages for your reading, however it resonates. Thank you, Spirit. If my group number threes have a question, can we get them an answer, please? 3 cards for group 3. All right, we have... So now I kind of see why when I was doing group number 2, I accidentally said group number 3, and I was like, oh, maybe you guys should watch it. And now I kind of see why. So if you guys were drawn to group number 2, feel free to check it out as well. We have your veering off path. And what this makes me feel like is the things that you're kind of concerned with or thinking it's not going to happen, or maybe just, whatever your thoughts currently are, it's like that's taking you off path, because in reality, things are definitely rolling out for you. Look, we have yes, yes, yes. So there is yes. And then we have the opportunity is approaching. I can't even make this up, you guys. It's not time yet, but it will be time. So stay ready. Stay ready, my group number threes. All right, let's get you some charms. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 3, Spirit. My group number 3 is, what else can we tell them? We have the 9mm dagger, which is about pulling the trigger on your passions. There is something passionate that's trying to awaken in you. And right now it's just kind of been dormant with that Ace of Wands in reverse. We have La Nalgona. Someone here might like your booty, but more than anything, most importantly, you need to like your own booty. This is about self-confidence, friends. We have knowledge is power. So maybe there's something here that deep down you already know, or maybe there's something that you're going to be learning. Either way, though, prepare for it, friends. There's definitely a change coming your way, heading towards you. We have I don't believe in humans. Again, there might be something that you just maybe have lost hope for, don't believe in, but there is a change coming. I also always get Aquarius energy with this. Anytime I see aliens, I think of Aquarians. Anyway, my group number 3s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was helpful. And honestly, I just hope it's encouraging, because you guys are good. You're good. It doesn't feel like you're self-sabotaging. You're just probably questioning it all, and it's totally fine because shit has been weird. All right, my friends, sending you guys nothing but the best. And yeah, I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.